From the House of SONGO, this is GayTopix, the only gay source for hot topics and gay news. Good day, today is April 7th, 2020. To quote the incomparable Barbara Walters, this is 2020. I'm your host, PAPISONGO, the only host to bring you the latest gay and lesbian headlines and breaking news. Continuing on with Gay Topics all day, every day. That's right, we're doing Gay Topics all day, every day this week. Let's get started with Gay Topics at home. Melania Trump tells people to go outside and breathe some fresh air during the coronavirus epidemic.
First Lady Melania Trump doesn't speak often, but when she does, it's almost always something stupid and unhelpful. Case in point, her recent tweet encouraging everyone to go outside and take a big gulp of fresh air as more and more of their fellow Americans succumb to a painful and deadly respiratory disease known as COVID-19. The First Lady posted a picture of a cherry blossom tree through an ominous filter, along with the caption, "If you are able, try to take a few moments to get outside and breathe in some fresh air. Enjoy spring and the beautiful nature. We all need to take care of ourselves so that we can try to help take care of others," she tweeted.
Just for the record, the World Health Organization announced yesterday that it's not seeing airborne transmission of coronavirus, which is encouraging news to most. But that doesn't make Melania's tweet any less tone deaf, as thousands of Americans quite literally cannot breathe right now. And thousands more are too terrified to leave their homes for groceries, let alone to enjoy spring and beautiful nature. One person tweeted in response to Melania's tweet saying, "Some people can't even breathe, madam. Too bad there are no ventilators because someone figured out that this was all just a Democratic hoax." In other political news, forget the beard, Mayor Pete just shaved his head.
Former South Bend, Indiana mayor and presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg has shaved his head, and gay Twitter is loving it.
Buttigieg sported his new look in an interview opposite husband Chasten Buttigieg for Georgetown University's Institute of Politics and Public Service. Admirers of Buttigieg took to Twitter to express their love of the mayor's new look.
It was an extraordinary moment in our campaign, and just everybody on this call who may have been part of our campaign effort in any way, I can't thank you enough. And regardless of who you supported, I'm very much looking forward to a good conversation. So to the burning question at hand, mostly just taking advantage of the fact that it seems that I'm not expected to shave as regularly. So I won't claim that this beard's going to be with us very long, but I figured now is my chance. You may also notice, as far as my appearance is concerned, that we're doing what I think more and more Americans will be doing, which is learning a little bit about do-it-yourself hair care. Let me just say that the work that a barber does is now in my mind right alongside that of television presenters and professional cooks as something that is a lot harder than it looks, at least hard to do well. But like everybody else, we're adapting in that small way. And I will say, it's funny. I found myself at the end of the day as a candidate having the same relationship to my necktie as I wonder if it's almost like the effect that there is on a service dog when there's that when they wear that vest, they actually go through transformation in the mind of a highly trained service dog that they know they're in a certain mode. And for those few waking minutes when I didn't have a tie on, I knew that I could just relax into a slightly different mode than any other point in the day. And so I'm relishing that comparative relaxation for as long as it lasts.
Mayor Pete previously made headlines for growing a short beard after a photo of him sporting a CGI beard went viral. The new look spawned the hashtag #BeardEdgeEdge, a play on Buttigieg's campaign slogan, Boot Edge Edge. And as far as his name, because people couldn't pronounce his name.
Mayor Pete made headlines last year when he became a major contender for the Democratic nomination for president as an openly out gay man. He won the Iowa caucus earlier this year before withdrawing from the race and endorsing Joe Biden for the nomination for president.
Little Nas X says he planned to die before telling his secret.
Grammy-winning singer Lil Nas X just got candid about his own coming out, revealing that he planned to keep his sexuality secret and take the secret to the grave.
Nas X, who scored a #1 hit with his song Old Time Road, came out last summer and has since become a figure within the LGBTQ community. Now, in an interview with The Guardian, he opens up about the pressure he felt after watching other kids come out in high school, and then they bullied and trolled and all the abuse they endured. The honest truth is, I planned to die with the secret, Nas says, but then that changed when I became Little Nas X. It's easier for me, he adds. I'm not depending on anyone. There's no one who's going to kick me out of their house. Nobody to start telling me shit. Nas also went on to say that though he's come out to his family, he still doesn't discuss his romantic life at home. The Recording Industry Associates of America has certified Old Time Road platinum 12 times over. Congratulations to you, Nas X. Maluma shows off his impressive six-pack abs and tattoos during a shirtless dance video he posted on his first TikTok video. The Colombian star has finally surrendered to the charms of TikTok, and his first video is a winner. You can now follow Maluma's adventures on TikTok too. Take a look.
Niño, parcero, mi llave, la buena. Todas las chimbitas y todos los parceros, prepárense, porque, como ustedes saben, comenzó esto. La guaracha, mijo, la guaracha. Ay, qué mono. No le niegue. Qué chimba. Qué chimba. Qué chimba. Qué chimba.
You can now follow Maluma's adventures on TikTok too. The Gil Jumbo hitmaker used this track for his debut on the social media platform, shirtless, dancing to his routine that will actually leave you speechless.
Bien. Vale.
God, he's so hot. Lady Gaga announces virtual concert with Elton John, Lizzo, and plenty more, scheduled for next Monday. Gaga says she has raised $35 million to help fight the coronavirus, and it's joining forces with the World Health Organization for a virtual concert that will serve as a moment of global unity amid this pandemic. The Bad Romance singer announced Monday that she has called on her greatest artists in the world, including Elton John, Lizzo, and Billie Eilish, for the 2-hour Together at Home special.
I'd like to reiterate our deep gratitude to the medical community. My heart is very achy and warm for those who are ER doctors as well as nurses who are sleeping in cars to make sure that they don't infect their families or their patients. What you are doing is putting yourselves in harm's way to help the world, and we all salute you, and you are a triumph, truly. I am proud to say that over the past 7 days, we've raised a total of $35 million for the Solidarity Fund. This money will include essential PPE, supplies and testing kits around the world, and will help improve lab capacity to rapidly process tests. It will also coordinate research development. It is so important to think globally and to support the World Health Organization to curb the pandemic and prevent future outbreaks. I know Dr. Tedros is particularly concerned about Africa, and so are all. We also need to act locally by supporting local charities and initiatives so that the frontline healthcare workers and those in immediate need have the resources they need to survive during this time. It has been an honor to help with this huge broadcast event, which will take place on April 18th. Where we need to tell the stories of and celebrate the frontline community, healthcare workers, and their acts of kindness. We will be on different networks, many networks actually, and I wanted to talk a little bit broadly about what we're going to be doing. What's very important is two things happen for all of us, that we celebrate and we highlight the singular, kind global community that is arising right now. Two, we want to highlight the gravity of this historical, unprecedented cultural movement. And three, we want to celebrate and encourage the power of the human spirit. I would like to, on behalf of the World Health Organization and Global Citizen, thank Dr. Tedros, as well as everyone that has donated so far. We are going to continue fundraising, but I would like to also let you know that this broadcast special is not actually a fundraiser. We all wanted to raise the money before we went on air. So when we do air live on April 18th, put your wallets away, put your credit cards away, anything away that you need to, and sit back and enjoy the show that you all very much deserve.
We want to celebrate and encourage the power of the human spirit, Gaga said via video call to the World Health Organization, adding that it's a moment of global unity.
Stay tuned Saturday, April 18th at 8 p.m. on all your local network television stations.
That's it for Gay Topics all day, every day, on this Gay Topics All Day Tuesday. I'm your host, PAPISONGO, the only host to bring you the latest gay and lesbian headlines and breaking news. Remember, you're always in the mix with Gay Topics. Have a blessed night.